My name is Abraham de Moivre. I fled France with nothing but the equations in my head. They call it the bell curve now, named it for Gauss, named it for Laplace. But in 1733, I drew it first. Let me teach you how random, chaotic events converge into a single, beautiful symmetry. Let me teach you the Central Limit Theorem. Vitry-le-Francis was the home of my birth, but they broke the edict and they judged our worth. Locked in a tower for the faith I held dear, I crossed the cold channel to conquer my fear. In London I landed a stranger in line, no unifer chair would ever be mine. Blocked as a foreigner, blocked by my creed, Slaughter's coffee house met my daily need. I sat by the window with chessboards and chalk, selling my hours to the lords of the talk, selling my hours to the lords of the talk. Gothic de Moivre, even great Newton said, while I calculated the odds for my bread. Sleep 15 more minutes tonight, sleep 15 more minutes from last night. Arithmetic progression of dark, a steady march toward the final mark. November 27, 1754. When the extra minutes reach 24, I will sleep forevermore. I stared at the coin, at the heads and the tails, the binomial expansion that never quite fails. For 2 or 10 flips, the terms are quite clear, but flip it a million, the math fills with fear. How do you sum the vast terms in the middle? I turned the factorials to solve this great riddle. I mapped out the ratio in sight, the limit in sight. Approximation is in the dead of the night. My constant was close, but then sterling defined the square root of 2 pi that completed my mind. E to the negative x squared, the shape of the bell. Now write down the rules of this limiting grace. When you sum random variables in any space, if they're in independent, identically drawn, the sum finds the normal curves, then marches on. You don't need the parent shape to be neat. As n passes 30, convergence is sweet. N passes 30, convergence is sweet. To map a binomial distribution this way, keep nt in 1 greater than 5 to play. The mean of your curve is simply np, and the width is square root of np1p. But wait, if you're mapping discrete space, add or subtract 1 to keep it in place. That's the continuity correction to hold the design, shifting the bounds to align with the line. They call it the ghosting, they call it Laplace. They scrubbed out and care about who gets the praise. The theorem holds true through the error of sight. My curve is the beacon that guides through the night. 1754, November 27, the math is complete. 24 hours of sleep, exactly on time.